It has appeared in the wild. Welcome to Codename Savage, the new PUBG map that is a 4 by, count them, 4. That is 1/4 the size of Erangel. To give you guys some perspective on that, this map from, let's say, bottom right corner, or no, I'm sorry, bottom left corner to top right corner is about the distance from Pachinki to Yasna Poliana, okay? So that's about how big it is. That's the whole space right there, just that one square. This footage we're looking at here is from 17, that's the number 7 TEEN, from Optic Gaming PUBG. This guy had apparently somehow gotten into an early custom game version of Savage, and the game ended immediately. This is the only time he got in, but he was able to go into spectate mode and basically just fly through the map here. And this is a cool ass map. This is a freaking cool ass map, all right? You know, for me, PUBG content just kind of became lacking because personally I felt like I couldn't provide you guys any more what I felt like were good tips, okay, that are worth your time. Like, I don't want to be one of those content creators that's like, guys, check out my daily video or whatever. It's like, listen, if I don't feel like I got shit that's worth your time, I'm not gonna make a video about it. So first off, I'm gonna show you guys, there's gonna be a link down in the description below if you guys want to sign up for the beta testing access, which is going to be a separate client, okay? Let me show you this client here, okay? So there is PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds, okay, right here. This is the regular version of PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds. There's also PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds test server, and then there is PUBG closed experimental server, CES, which is separate from the test servers, okay? So that's how you know that you are going to have access to Savage. You're going to have the PUBG closed experimental server. You go to their website, you sign up for it, you authenticate through Steam. There's no prerequisites other than you own the game on Steam. That's it. That's the only prerequisite that there is. You own the game on Steam. What do we think, you know, about this map? Well, how does it look? I love the design of it. It's a tropical jungle styled type map with like some Mayan / Asian type architecture. It has step plateau hills, which if you see these plateau hills, so Chinese did this and the Japanese did this a lot. What they would do is they'd cut level plains into hillsides, and then they'd go up like, you know, 6 feet and then cut another level plane, and then they go up like 6 feet and cut another level plane. And what this did was that because they were in such hilly and mountainous regions or terrain, it gave them space to actually like plant vegetables and gardens on and have cattle and stuff like that. And so that's what they did here, and that's a very realistic type of hill that you would experience in this type of like China, Asian type culture area, right? So it looks cool, one. It creates a really interesting playing field, too. And it's cool looking. I think it's going to be really fun for people to actually play around it because you're going to have a solid platform that you can hide behind, while at the same time people can run around and you can go over top of. It's just going to be really, really interesting. He's got a lot of different footage here, which we're not going to go through all of it, the whole 15-minute video. That'll be linked down below to 17's channel as well if you guys want to go check that out. He goes through a whole bunch of stuff in some of his favorite areas. Looks amazing. There's some really cool stuff that, like, this for a final circle, man, fuck this for a final circle, right? Like, this is going to be chaotic. You're going to have people hiding in these, like, little coconut tree farm areas there. It's crazy. But one of my favorite areas that he shows in this video is this mountain up here, okay? From this mountain, which is the highest point in the game, on this map, you can see the entire fucking map. There's no like render distance drop off or anything like that. You can see the entire fucking map. And the farthest you're gonna shoot is 4K. Now, players usually don't render beyond 1.2K. It's kind of impossible. Not impossible, I would say, but they just don't render beyond 1.2K, something like that. But this is just beautiful. Like, you know, this is going to be one of those positions that is going to be great to have because you're going to literally be able to see everybody coming from everywhere. And the reason why I'm so excited for this map is just because of how small it is. There's a comparison screenshot I'll find for you guys and put it up on the screen right about now that actually overlays this map, codenamed Savage, on top of Erangel. and it's amazing because it's so small. And I really honestly think this small type of map is really going to be invigorating to PUBG, because the biggest problem with PUBG is a single match is like 40 fucking minutes, alright? Whereas like H1Z1, which nobody plays still, but H1Z1, like a single match is like 15-20 minutes. You know, you want to pop in, get one quick game, you can. Same thing with Fortnite. It's like a 15-20 minute game. You want to pop in, get a quick game in, you can, then go to the next, right? You're like in and out really, really fast all the time. With PUBG, it's like if you're going top 10 situation, it's like a 35+ minute game on average, right? And then like, you know, sometimes you can get into the 40-minute games. And it just goes and goes and goes. It takes a minute sometimes with PUBG, and it's not that I mind that, but I wish there was more fast-paced, orientated maps to it, and this is one that I think is really going to be cool. The next thing that I want to see them do, oh, this is another super cool area right here. This is an abandoned resort type area. It's half done. You can tell this is an early look at the map because it's like half done. Like there's still textures and stuff like that missing, but this whole garden area just looks really dope. I can't wait to see that finished. But these types of smaller maps, these 4x4, I think are gonna they're just gonna be awesome. What I want to see next is I want to see either a 4x4 or a smaller map that's a heavily, and actually it should be smaller, like a 2x2, a densely urbanized map. Because if it was a densely urbanized map that is, you know, like a 2x2, where it's like, it's almost, you can land in between buildings or on rooftops, or, you know, on like balconies or second story or whatever. That would be so cool because you'd have so many people going in and out of buildings. It'd create a lot of really urbanized fights that just feel totally different from this as well. And I think this is going to be really good as well, because this is going to feel completely different from what we've had so far. It's so small and it's going to be so fast paced, and I really think this is what PUBG needed to help invigorate itself here. Smaller, faster paced maps, and along with the game modes, they are trying new game modes now, which is good. So let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that this map, Codename Savage, is enough to help really invigorate PUBG and bring it back towards the limelight of being one of the most popular battle royale shooter? And what do you guys think of the map? What do you think of Codename Savage? Do you have favorite areas? I mean, do you think smaller is better, or do you think this is a, you know, step in the wrong direction? Really want you guys' thoughts on this, because personally, I love this and I think it's amazing. I'm going to be streaming the test the moment it comes out, Monday night, April 2nd. So you guys can come watch me over at twitch.tv/GUNZGAMES. I'll see you guys later. I'm Guns. GG.